welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for August the 26th through September the 1st. Oh my God, we're in September. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you found me, and I really hope you enjoy these readings. And if you are returning, you're my heart. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your loyalty and consistency. Thank you so much. These are general readings, guys, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you would like a more tailored and personal reading, you may click on this link and it will take you to my website. Now, that brings me to another announcement. I'm kind of in a critical financial situation, which I won't bore you with the details. So for 1 week only, I am offering a full reading, which is an hour long, sometimes a little bit more, for $60. So that's 40% off. There's going to be a special code that I will put in the show more section in the description box below. And you can copy and paste that at checkout. It will only be for 1 week. I'll offer it. So get it while you can. Now, what else? Yes, this is for your sun, moon, and rising, guys. So you can find the links to the other videos below. Also, in fact, all the links to my website, everything is below. I also have a Facebook group, and on Wednesday, every other Wednesday, it correlates with the new moon and the full moon. So this week it'll be about the new moon in Virgo on Friday, and on Wednesday, in my Facebook group, which is a closed group, we discuss that. We look at your, signs and how it's affected by the moon, and also I do a little tarot reading for people, so we have fun. It's a lovely group. The link to that will be below also. What else? Another way of supporting me, guys, is through Patreon. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And also, thank you, my patrons. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. You help me going. Now, what else? Oh, yes. These readings come in 3 sections. I will have the timestamps to skip each section. If you want to get straight to the, excuse me, I can barely breathe because I have been smudging my house, and it is intense. I can barely breathe. These readings come in 3 sections. We have the intro, the astrology report, and the tarot card reading. So find the skip stamps below if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising. So that's it, folks. Without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading. And what a celestial sky we have this week, guys. Wow, so much earth energy and so much Virgo. Virgo energy is earth. Right? It's the earth element, it's practical, it's critical thinking, and critical thinking is kind of important, right? We need to be able to look at situations critically, and sometimes ourselves. Just the tendency to criticize can come out, so, hold back on criticizing yourself and others, unless it's constructive criticism. Now, Virgo, you've got the new moon in Virgo, right? So we have 5 planets in Virgo, and at some point they are interacting with Uranus. Uranus is the planet of surprises and shocks and sudden happenings. It's like thunder and lightning, right? Now it is going retrograde. So all these other planets, we've got Mercury, the Sun, Mars, Venus, and the Moon, right? Now the Moon is also, you've got this beautiful new moon on the 30th, on Friday the 30th. So this is a wonderful time for intentions, but Virgo's about planning. And I just have to say, on Friday, this new moon interacts with 7 planets, some in nice ways and some in not so nice ways. This is a wonderful opportunity for new beginnings. And because all the planets are kind of interacting with Uranus and the moon too at some point, I think it's a good time to plan. Virgos are all about planning. They're all about structuring and putting rules in place and setting goals. So I think it's a really incredible time to set goals. Now, I want to also say there's so much energy in Earth. This is a wonderful time to manifest, right? Because the Earth is about manifesting. It's about, what we create, what we actually live within this 3-dimensional world. Growing food, it's about providing shelter and food and everything that we need to live. So Virgo's also about service. And it's a mutable sign, right? So mutable means flexible. So it's good to look at where we can be flexible. So this energy is all about making plans to go forward. It's all about how can I be of service to others. Now, I just want to mention that the Mars and the Sun are conjunct, almost exact. That can mean sudden bursts of anger, right? It can mean, because it's kind of what do I want to say? It's impatience, it's intolerance. When a planet is conjunct the sun, I mean, the sun's powerful and hot, right? And it can burn a planet to a cinder. So what you want to do is, some of us can control ourselves and some of us can't, but it is important to choose your battles and perhaps not be so impulsive this week, because we may have the tendency to be impulsive. But the moon on Friday interacts with 7 planets. So this can mean a fluctuation in moods, not only for you, but for those around. And it affects people in different ways. And as I said, the moon is interacting with the planets, sometimes in a harmonious way and sometimes in a challenging way. You want to understand that all these moods that you're encountering, particularly on Friday, is a result of the celestial sky and the interaction with the moon. And it's momentary. The moon moves very fast. So that's why it's interacting, because it's kind of moving past all these planets and interacting with them. And they are interacting with other planets. So it kind of accentuates those moods. And how this affects you personally depends on where these planets are in your natal chart. So you might want to get a reading for that, or you might want to join my Facebook group and we can kind of generally discuss it. At least which area it's affecting you in your life. Mercury rules Virgo, so it is home. It is very happy in Virgo. So we have all this wonderful grounding, manifesting earth energy here this week. And we've got a lot of Uranian energy too, right? So as during this week, the Sun, Mars, Venus, the moon and Mercury will all interact with Uranus. Now, when that happens, it will affect us in different ways. For instance, when Venus interacts, and they're all harmonious, they're wonderful interactions, right? When Venus interacts with Uranus, Uranus, don't forget, is in retrograde. So you could bump into an old flame or an old friend, and romantic feelings could come up for you. Or just, very friendly and a wonderful connection. Depending, somebody could just pop up out of the blue, because Uranus is all about like popping up out of the blue. It's about surprises. When it's a harmonious relationship, when it's in a trine, it's like, nice surprises. When it's in a challenging relationship, it's shocking. Luckily, all this week is it's all about harmonious connections. So it's a wonderful energy and surprising energy. So lovely surprises all week long. So expect the unexpected, and don't forget, plan and think about how you can be in service with someone and how you can be more flexible. So we have a lot going on, guys. Without further ado, let's go to your tarot card, shall we? Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for August the 26th through September the 1st. Happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday to Erin, my lovely friend Erin. Thank you for all your suggestions, your wonderful support. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my sister Kathleen, who's also very supportive and wonderful. And any other Virgos? I know there's loads of Virgos. Oh, Beth, happy birthday. And what else? Yes, Beth. And thank you for being a Patreon. A Patreon patron. Oh my God. Anyway, let's go to your cards. This is for Virgo. For Virgo, what wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Virgo for this coming week? And what, darling, it's all about you this week, isn't it? It's all about you. Everything is like, you've got a lot going on. Crazy. Okay. 2 more cards for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo for this coming week? 2 more cards for Virgo. Lovely. And 1 more card for Virgo. Where can you be flexible this week, Virgo? 1 more card for Virgo, please. 1 more card for Virgo. There you go. Lovely. And these are clarifying cards for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo for this coming week? Oh, that's so funny. I always think your cards come up, the service card. Please clarify this. There it is. Oh, there it is. Please clarify. Oh, you got 2 there. Lovely. Oh, gorgeous. And then please clarify the... Oh, wow. You have a lot of messages. What's your birthday, darling? It's your birthday. You can cry if you want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. I know, I can't. Okay, the first card out for you is the 6 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles is the Strength card. I'm always laughing because I always say to my sister, kindness and compassion. And then the 2 of Cups. Clarifying the 2 of Cups is the Sun card, and then you have the Hermit. And the next card for you is the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Moon, the new moon in Virgo, darling. And you have the Empress, lovely creative energy. The Empress, I love that. Okay, so the first card out is the Six of Pentacles. I saw, the Six of Pentacles is the service card, right? Let me just pull something up on my computer a minute, because there's something that, there we go. So the Six of Pentacles is the service card. It's about being in service. Sometimes if you're in need of help, it's saying help is coming, but it's also saying, sometimes we need to focus on helping others. And this is Virgo energy, darling. This is about being of service. Look, it can be giving money. It can be smiling at someone. What it's going to bring, it's enriching someone's life in some way. It doesn't have to be money per se, but it is gifting in some way. Now, the next card is the Strength card. And I laugh because your strength is in kindness and compassion. It's really about, we can't control anyone else, but we can control ourselves. Kathleen, remember that. For those of you just tuning in to Virgo, my sister's a Virgo, and I constantly talk to her through these readings. So this is about self-control, and in self-control, you will find the strength. It's like, sometimes we want to control others or a situation, and we can't. So it's about releasing that, and it's about self-discipline. It's choosing your battles. It's knowing when to say something and knowing when to not. Oh, and let me read this quote. In life, it's important to know when to stop arguing with people and simply let them be wrong. Don't you love that, Kath? That's very you. Anyway, this really is about being in the moment, and you're going to enjoy your life so much by not kind of getting enmeshed in things and just resisting the urge to react. Let's put it that way. Now, the next card out for you is the Two of Cups, and this is known as the Lover's card, actually. It's the other's Lover's card. Now, what I will say about this card is it's about the Two of Cups. I always see as a reflection of yourself. So seeing yourself in everyone around you. It's about putting yourself in the other person's shoes, almost, and reflecting you in the other person. So, it's all about treating people with respect, with kindness, with everything we want in life. When we put it out there, we'll get it back. And that is definitely a reminder. But there is love here. There is a connection. There is a connection. And that can be that can be Venus in your house, in your sign. And Venus is in your sign, and it's interacting with Uranus. So this is, this can be wonderful surprises. This can be a connection with someone that you haven't seen for a while. This is feeling that connection. And there's also, you've got the sun in your sign too. You've got Mercury in your sign, and look, the sun is about creativity. It's about positivity. It's about optimism. It's about, action, right? And it's about, when you're in service for someone, it's like being in service for everyone. It's just, radiating love and being heart-centered. And you've got the Hermit next to the sun, right? The Hermit is he retreats from society, goes into a cave, he voraciously reads everything, and he connects with a higher spirit. And he also kind of holds a light at the end of the tunnel and shows people, everyone else, the way to go, others the way to go. The mind, the lantern in his hand represents his mind. So he separates himself from the mind. He's wise. He's an old man. He knows, he has this knowledge and this wisdom. And he can teach people. I always think it remain teachable and teach others. So whatever you learn, pass it on, and also remember that we're all students and we're all teachers, basically, right? So when he's holding up the light, see, I always think of meditation when this comes in, because you have Mercury moving into your sign too. That's your ruling planet. That's critical thinking. That's very an active mind, It's getting closer to the sun. You can get mental burnout sometimes from that. So what you want to do is you want to quieten your mind. You need to have time alone to clarify your mind. Take care of yourself. And when you quieten your mind can no longer control you. So meditation isn't about controlling your mind, but it's not allowing your mind to control you. That's what it is. It's separating yourself and observing your mind. Sometimes even laughing at it. Actually, it's really good when you laugh. I laugh at mine all the time. Gets me into terrible trouble, minder. So the next card out is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is new beginning, right? It's a new beginning. It's a new lucrative beginning, if you will. So it's almost like the crocuses coming out of the soil in the spring. It's like you're starting to see the sprouts. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're starting to see things kind of pay off. That can be metaphorically too. But clarifying this, there are two cards. First of all, the moon, and we've got this beautiful new moon in your sign. This is new beginnings. This is a good time to also plan, right? And structure. Clear out what no longer works for you. People, places, things. What doesn't work for you, get rid of. And this moon, the new moon, is about looking at the truth in a situation. And perhaps, look, this is a new beginning, right? This is the new moon. Oh my God. And it's about, look, you've got the high priestess, the empress, sorry, not the high priestess, the empress. The empress she's like pregnant with brilliant ideas. You've got Mercury, your ruling planet, moving into your sign this week. And this is going to bring immense creative energy into your world, into your life. And this is like, she has the sign of Venus right there. Look. This is about getting in touch with your feminine side, being sensual. This is about love. This is about new beginnings. You've got a wonderful reading. This is really about creativity, new beginnings, this new moon, and it's about planning for it. It's about structuring your life and putting plans into action. And wonderful surprises. I think that this is a lovely reading for you this week, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, social media. Help me get this channel to grow, and comment. I live for comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.